Plateau State. Over the weekend, people died. Last week, 51 people died. On Monday, 50-something people has also died. And this is because of the attack by the Fulani Herdsmen. Categorically, people from that state are saying that herdsmen, armed herdsmen, are coming to kill them. Barrister, I'm talking about children. I'm talking about old 90-something. We've seen lists of names of people who have died in that state, and they are Christians particularly. So it looks like there's an ethnic cleansing going on in Plateau State. There is a religious cleansing going on in Plateau State. We are not going to sugarcoat it. That is what it is looking like, Barrister Darlington. And we'll have a president who is supposed to be in charge of security in Nigeria, by the way, who is lounging in France on a working visit. Barrister Darlington, if this was supposed to be another country or a saner climb, because right now I don't think we're sane in Nigeria. I don't think our system is sane, or I don't think people are being protected enough. So I may be allowed to use that language. In a saner climb, Barrister Darlington, would you have a president out on a working visit when more than hundreds of people are being killed in his country? People who he promised and vowed took an oath to protect.
It can't happen. It can't happen.
So why do we have this abnormality happening in Nigeria?
So some of you are beginning to you are beginning to come to terms with what I've been saying long ago, about this Tinubu and his administration. No, have I not been shouting it from the rooftop ever before now that this man didn't come to govern Nigeria? He came to take part of what he can get and then move on. He's not here to rule over you. He's not here to take care of things. All those things he swore to protect life and property is just on paper. In reality now, you can now see the essential Tinubu and what he is. You can see now. Women, future. So who will now share the people that are dead now? And he did not even care. He's walking busy, walking my foot. Walking what? By
emergency on our security system. There should be on Benue State, as regards, has become a norm that states, people die in different parts of the country. Scores of people are dying left, right, and center, and people just move on. Politicians just move on. Barrister, do you know why I'm saying this? The president, over time, like in 2014, people have dug out his tweets, his statement in 2014, when Jonathan was the president. And I'm going to quote him verbatim on this tweet. He says, this is on 14th April 2014. President Bola Tinubu's Twitter account says, on matters of security, the buck stops at the president's table. Like in other countries, like I just mentioned, Barrister, he knows that. And he said, like in other countries, Jonathan is the chief security officer. Stop Boko Haram. He was telling former president, good luck, Jonathan, to stop Boko Haram. Now, why do we have bandits? Why do we have armed herdsmen who are possibly not Nigerians coming into our country, terrorizing and killing and destroying, taking people's ancestral homes, Barrister, killing and destroying women and children and elderly people, men and young men and women? Why is that happening? Why is the president now?
Oh, are you... You are asking this question as if this is the first
Barrister,
time...
you're the analyst.
Yes,
so I would like you to clear, in fact, make sense of this to Nigerians, because a lot of people are eager to know where we are heading to.
There is nothing to make sense of, because there is no sense in all these things. There is no sense at all, because the people that are doing this are well known. I have told you here that Tinubu is not a Nigerian president. He's a northern president. He wants to protect them and whatever they are doing. That's why he knows all this and he has not said a word. He knows all of them. Is that they are Fulani Herdsmen. Even the northern leader, they are aware. So why not call them out? Why not punish them for what they are doing? Some people came here and told you how they brought the terrorists into this country. Were they prosecuted? Were they reprimanded? You know. So on what basis now will anybody come and be breaking it? It is the people you brought here. They said anybody who goes to the bush to go and fetch firewood, that is ants infested. Ants. Of all the firewood, you want to go and carry the one that is filled with ants. So will you be surprised if lizards come for a party in your compound? Because they are coming to feast on those ants. So what are you saying? We invited them here and nobody saw anything wrong with that. Up to today, the people that brought this nuisance to us, they have not called them out. So what does that tell you? We cannot make a mention name. We can't call that name. Meanwhile, we know them. We know them. The people that are doing all these things. We know them. They will know where they come from. Their ethnicity, their religion and all that. Even their origin. Yet, you have a president. Can one terrorist go to that place he is now and operate for 24 hours without being brought down? I mean, one. Not to talk of army of terrorists invading a country. We now have almost 4 of them operating in Nigeria. When he made that statement, it was only Boko Haram, which they created. Now we now have 4 of them coming in here because the ground is fertile. You know, the ground is so easy for them to operate.
So Barrister, there is something the Sultan of Sokoto said because of this killing. He has condemned the killing, spate of killing and attacks in the northern state. But he said, however, there are more killings in some developed countries, more than Nigeria. Barrister, this looks like making excuses. Like, okay, people are dying, but after all, in other countries, more people are dying, so it's normal. That's why I said earlier that it looks like the abnormality are becoming normalities in Nigeria right now.
These northern leaders, very deceitful. They are not sincere. He didn't tell us that there is that Western country where one ethnic group is allowed to carry gun and kill others. Look at how he put it, and tomorrow you will tell me that I should listen to such a man. There is no sincerity in what he said, because they are Fulanis. Rampaging all over the country.
We saw the reactions of the northern elites during the Uromi killings. Why are we not having that same reactions from the northern elites like we had when that Uromi killings happened?
Because they know that you don't have any power. You have sold your liver, your heart, your
and the Edo State governor went to Kano State to plead on behalf of the people that he's supposed to protect, Barrister. But we've not seen any northern governor go to, maybe not eastern governors. I don't know. We've not seen anybody go to Plateau State or Benue State to go and plead on behalf of their people.
Check the people that they were killing. They are Christians. Christians. Because a Fulani man cannot kill his fellow Fulani man. It can never happen. Never. If something like that, maybe it's a collateral damage.
And then, Barrister, in Benue State, we have a priest, a reverend father who is a governor, by the way, who didn't give Peter Obi access 2 days ago to go visit the IDP camps in Benue State. Obi visited IDP camps in Plateau State, Abuja, Borno State, some parts of the country, and he wanted clearance. They informed the governor of Benue State, but the governor told him that he wasn't going to promise him security in that state. So it looks like, okay, I'm not going to promise you that your life is going to be safe. Don't come. Why? But you are a priest. You are a Christian. Barrister, a priest is the governor of Benue State, where they are killing Christians. And I've not seen him react so much about what is going on in the state.
He won't say anything. I mean,
as a chief security officer, even though we know that what we have in Nigeria is federal policing, we do not have state policing that extend to the governor, so governors barely have power. But you, as a chief security of the state, you collect security votes every month, right, Barrister Darlington? These governors collect security votes. I wonder what they do with it. So can they do more, even in community policing? At least do more, create more vigilantes or something.
The one they created, Benue was the first state that created vigilante. You know, established by the Benue State House of Assembly. And pronto, the first IG of police appointed by Buhari when he came in 2015. He came and disbanded them and collected all their guns and said that they are criminals. And immediately the terrorists now surfaced and started killing them in numbers. So you can see, we have not, in fact, I still don't know what kind of religion that will say you should not protect yourself against somebody who wants to exterminate your life. One man was on air who ran away from the terrorists. By the time he came back, after the dust had settled, he said 11 of his family members were wiped out. It's like he's the only one now. He has collapsed. I don't know his state of health.
Barrister, why are we still allowing open grazing? I would like us to dwell on these insecurity issues for a long time, even if it's the only thing we'll have to talk about during the analysis.